Welcome to this Preparing for Adulthood conference. I'm really sorry that I can't be there with you today. I'm very grateful to Nicola, Linda and their colleagues in the Preparing for Adulthood team for arranging this important event at such a crucial point in our journey to transform the SEN system and improve the lives of young disabled people. The aspirations of young people with disabilities are no different to those of any young person. They want paid jobs and careers. They want to choose where they live, who they live with and who supports them. They want to develop strong friendships and relationships and be part of their communities, and they want to be healthy and safe. But sometimes the system doesn't always support every young person to achieve their aspirations. When we asked young people with special educational needs and their families about the system, they told us that to get the support they need, they have to cope with disjointed and confusing assessment processes from their local authority, school or college and health providers. Too often, professionals working with them are not encouraged to focus on their ambitions and on how best to help them prepare for adult life. Education, health and social care support can be poorly planned and can offer limited choice and opportunities. And I've seen firsthand some of the good work that's being done within the current system, but I'm sure we all agree that reform is needed. In February, we introduced the Children and Families Bill to Parliament. The bill sets out new legislation that will fundamentally transform the system for supporting special educational needs in England. The new legislation will put young people right at the heart of the system. It will ensure that they can participate in the decisions that affect them, and the support they receive is geared to helping them achieve the best possible outcomes. The current separate systems of statements in school and learning difficulty assessments in college will be replaced by a single 0 to 25 education, health and care plan. Education, health and care services will work more closely together to coordinate assessments and produce person-centred plans that reflect young people's needs and aspirations. A good example of person-centred planning in action is Eleanor's story. This is a video case study, which you can see in full on the PfA website, where Eleanor's mother describes how person-centred planning and support from a personal budget helped Eleanor to achieve her goals. These included attending cookery classes, fitness classes, and some entrepreneurial activity, selling Avon products to friends and neighbours. Through the new local offer, better information will be available so that all young people with special educational needs will know what support is available to help them prepare for adulthood and independent living. This will include provision to assist them in finding a job, obtaining accommodation and participating in their community. Local authorities and health bodies must also work together to assess the local need and make arrangements to commission those services identified. Under the new system, all schools, sixth form colleges and further education colleges will need to have regard to a revised 0 to 25 Code of Practice. This document will provide practical advice on how to carry out the new laws and will reflect the principles of the Preparing for Adulthood programme. We'll be publishing a draft for consultation in October, and I ask that you all engage in that consultation to help us make sure the code is as robust as it can be. Alongside the legislative changes to the system, we need to ensure young people have access to better quality vocational and work-related learning options. In July, we launched Disability Confident, breaking myths about the complexity of employing people with disabilities and supporting business to raise their expectations and be more confident in their recruitment. Our new supported internship study programme is available for all young people with an education, health and care plan or equivalent from this September. Supported internships will raise expectations for young people with complex special needs and can provide a pathway to employment. Placements with employers can lead to permanent work and bring huge benefits to the young people themselves, such as greater independence and confidence. Some of you may have seen the press coverage of the trial at Shipley College in West Yorkshire, which said that all but one of the 14 young people involved found employment. I'm proud of our reforms. I believe the Children and Families Bill will set the framework for a much improved system. But passing legislation alone is not enough. To realise the improvements that we're seeking, the legislation must be implemented effectively. We know from Pathfinders it takes a lot of hard work to get the culture change needed to make these reforms a reality. It takes a long time to turn our systems around so that they truly operate in a coordinated way with the needs of families at their heart. The new legislation will come into force in September 2014, but don't wait until then to begin making these changes. Every area should start to prepare now. We will all need to work together to deliver the new system. To help prepare for the reforms, the government is providing £9 million to local authorities this year and funding a support programme consisting of an SEN Pathfinder champion in each region and a number of voluntary and community sector partners. One of these is the Preparing for Adulthood programme. PfA is already helping local areas raise expectations and develop strategies to help young people make the transition into adult life, working with all agencies to develop good pathways to employment, independent living, health and community inclusion. Today's conference is a fantastic opportunity for you to hear the latest learning from the Preparing for Adulthood team. So I would encourage you to look at the wealth of materials available, including the guide on learning from the SEN Pathfinder areas that focused on this important area. One of the case studies within the guide is from North Yorkshire. It sets out how they worked with senior practitioners from a range of professions to review local post-16 provision and then commission provision to allow every young adult to benefit from personalised pathway, resulting in families reporting greatly improved outcomes for their child. Today is a crucial opportunity for you to think about how you and your colleagues across education, health, social care and in other agencies such as employment and housing can work together to learn from effective practice and begin to establish new ways of working. Be innovative in thinking about how you can get the most of your resources to secure better outcomes for the young people you work with. Getting these reforms right will go a long way towards ensuring all young people have the chance to enjoy their life and make the most of their talents. It will help change our society for the better. So I urge you all to make preparing for the new system a priority over the coming year. We all owe it to our young people to get this right. Thank you.